What is going on, everybody? Patrick over here at GhostPicks ATS, #1 sports consultants in the business. Hope everybody's doing all right today. So, yesterday we got a nice free play. Did not hit the Nurkic, but we hit the fourth quarter under in the Blazers and the Nuggets with ease. That was one of those games, double overtime. Absolutely loved that one. Unfortunately, we did have the under for the full game as a premium play, and then the second half under as well. Split there. And then we had the Lakers-Suns under. That was one that was just absolutely maddening. Devin Booker, shout out to him. He was the killer himself, almost with 50 on like 80% shooting and 90% from three. Now that's going to hurt anytime, but even if, still then, that game should have easily have gone under. The referees got all up in that game. Anyone who watched it, the final total, it went over by 4 points, and my goodness gracious. I mean, the amount of foul calls and technicals and flagrants and whistles that were just absolutely ridiculous. And that's kind of one of them things where I will say that's like maybe the one area where I don't dive into as hard. But man, those referees yesterday, they felt very, very, very much the need to involve themselves in that game. I thought the Lakers in the third quarter were going to come back. They had all the momentum, and the Phoenix Suns had nothing on offense. Unfortunately, they got a bunch of free throws, and stopped game, flagrant fouls, killed momentum, killed everything. Actually, it was a terrible game to watch. There was so many whistles and dead ball timeouts and reviews and whatnot. And we've seen it a lot this playoffs, which kind of sucks. It ruins the flow of the game and honestly the viewing pleasure as well. But that is here nor there. Look, we're in a rut. First one to tell you here, it's not a great start to June. Got to get better. Got to find the best place. Yesterday, the best play of the entire day was in fact the free play, the fourth quarter under in that Nuggets game. Double overtime. You see, I said in my write-up, the longer the game went, the more tired we'd see tired legs. Michael Porter Jr. in the first quarter goes for 22 on 90% shooting, and just from the rip, tough one. And then still, even at halftime, we hit the second half under, but in the third quarter, they shot 23 free throws in the third quarter. The amount of times that whistle was blown, again, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't like talking about referees. It's not the fun part of the game. But unfortunately, it is part of the game. And something we must account for. So, let's see what we got here going on. We only got one game going on today in the NBA, and that will be a premium play. So, we will be going into a different avenue today. With free play of the day, we're going baseball here. We got the Chicago Cubs at the San Francisco Giants. This is one of these things here. So yesterday the Giants did beat the Cubs at home. We've seen teams when they have to travel that first day, and they, on the road, they're at home, and then they got to travel, across the country or whatever, and then play the next day. They struggle, and that was the Cubs yesterday. Really didn't have anything going. I like the flip side today. Been out there in San Fran for a day, get a little adjusted. I like the Cubs today. One, they're going against a lefty and Scott Kazmir, and they have hit lefties so much better this year. It's almost night and day. And then on the flip side, Giants have some people out, a couple people, injured, questionable, and whatnot. I think this is a great opportunity for the Cubs here today. Juice is sitting at minus 105 on the money line. I love the Cubs here, and more specifically, the Cubs' first five. I think the Cubs' first five is a killer play going up against Kazmir. Arrieta's had great success against the Giants in his career. Not many guys, they don't hit them hard, they don't hit them far, hard, and they don't produce many base runners. So even though Arrieta hasn't been great this year, we're going to go ahead and ride with the Cubs and a little sprinkle on the first five as well as your free play of the day today. Good luck, God bless, grind on, and we will catch you back here tomorrow.